Hi everyone, my name is Blueberry Super, and today we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. A lot of my friends have suggested playing this, and I think it's going to be super boring, but we'll see it out. I'm just going to jump right into it. My name is Douglas. What? Alright, cool. Hey, how's it going? I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Oh, that girl's Sayori, my neighbor. I don't know, I'm pushing a bunch of buttons on here. We were friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Like, I hate her. Like, I genuinely hate her. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. I hate her. How much can I say? But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalks unless I already catch up to me. Because I'm a good friend. Ah! That's what she sounds like. I overslept again! I caught, what? I caught you this time. I'm having my daily stroke. Maybe, but only because I just said it. Oops. I'm your sake. You say that you were like thinking about ignoring me? That's what she's gonna sound like. That's mean, Douglas. Well, if the people stop... What? Well, if people stare at you and act weird, then I know what to do. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Yeah, because I hate you. I guess you don't know. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean for if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Douglas, have you decided on a club yet? No, I haven't. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. How dare you? Yeah, that's not true. You told me that you wanted to join a club this year. No, I didn't. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Because I'm a good friend. Sorry likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content with just getting by on average while spending free time. Yep, that's what was written down. Uh-huh. Well, I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or any skills before college. Sorry, I'm perfectly capable of doing everything on my own. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy right now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. A NEET? Don't know what that means. Sorry, did you just insult me? You trust me, right? You don't make me, you just gotta stop making me, Sorry, oh my god, just start speaking in normal sentences. I'll look at a few clubs today if it makes you happy. No promises though, because I hate you. Well, at least you'll promise. Well, you at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah. Whatever. This is just one of the other dismissive conversations that we have. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? She doesn't seem carefree. She seems incredibly worried. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Uh-huh. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Wow. Classroom. This place sucks. I hate school. Clubs. Why did I say clubs out loud? Sorry wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sorry? She must have come in while I was spacing out and just saying clubs. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. School hasn't been existing since 10 years after the war.
I thought I'd catch you. I thought I'd catch. Why can't I speak? Honestly, you're even more worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait for me, just go to your club. Don't talk to me ever. You know what? Nope, know what?
Well, you'll want to come to my club.
Sorry, I don't want to spend any time with you. There's no way I'm going to your club. Wow. I hate Sayori. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Wow. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she... Why am I doing this with a mouse? That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to go to the anime club, loser.
Come on, please. Why don't you care so much anyways?
Nope, that was me. Why do you care so much anyways? Sorry, it's mimicking you, sorry.
Well, I told you at the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. And you gotta do it, man, or else they'll kill me.
Don't make any promises you can't keep, sorry. What kind of an idiot are you? I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have... Why am I so mean to Sayori? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake.
Yeah, let's go.
I hate cupcakes. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for cupcake. What? It's just a literature club. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Hey! I brought a new victim! Sorry, my dog is talking. I don't know if you can hear him. It might be incredibly faint.
Everyone, I have a member here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the classroom. Oh, what voice should I give you? Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sorry, always says nice things about you. Oh, what should I give you? There's so many voices. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere, bruh. Hello, more people to, Douglas, what a so nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Why do you sound like a pirate? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Whoa, this is way better than the anime club. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. Natsuki! The girl with sour attitude, whose name is apparently not Suki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Wow.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Man, I am really good at reading people. I just immediately know everyone's personalities and I can just base decisions off of that. Oops. I hit the microphone and now you might fall. Just be prepared.
It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
Nope. That's right. I forgot Monika's voice.
It's great to see you again, Douglas.
Monika smiles sweetly and horribly just breaks her limbs to make a weird pose. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. What? Monika is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, and has the ability to break her bones. My Opera GX popped up for a second. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her... Why do my friends suggest this? It's just... Are they saying I'm lonely? You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Douglas. We make room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes.
Oh, what? Oh, hey! I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I was a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? How do we have so many utensils and heating elements in school? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. I think there's plenty of desks to form a table. As already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, where were we? Ta-da.
Woohoo!
Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's adorable! The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea!
I keep forgetting the voice of Monika. I'll constantly change these voices.
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Or also, eat them all. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika and I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full, and it's disgusting, and I hate Sayori. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Stop looking at me! I finally bite down. The cupcake had poison inside. I collapse to the ground, and I die. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Wow. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sorry, I said. Well, maybe. All right, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. Look, I didn't come here to this club to get verbally assaulted. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation, just like how I constantly do with Sayori, the one that I hate. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a cup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You kept a whole tea set? Oh, no, that's me. Sorry, I keep mimicking people. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? You don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean, you know. I believe you, person I just met. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
But this tea is disgusting.
I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So what have you,
why am I having a hard time reading? It's because I keep forgetting the voices I give to people. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
Well, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club, You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs instead of this loser club. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh my gosh.
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for the event and blah blah blah. I'd much rather
This hurts my throat.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And encourage others to get into literature. And I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica,
Really, it's a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. I should go to like how to speak club because I need assistance in that. It must be hard to start a new club.
Yeah, could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all grow this club. Right, everyone?
Yeah.
You'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Can everyone please stop standing right in front of me and give me some space? Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So Douglas, what kind of things do you like to read?
No, I don't. I don't read. Still me. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Because I like to say things out loud. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? What's come over me? Why am I saying these things? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. I'm constantly forgetting these voices. She chases her finger around the teacup.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. They leave the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on and clearly passionate about her reading that I don't care about. She seems reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. This is going to expose how little I can pronunciate words and not read well.
But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Alright, show off.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Yeah, whatever.
Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I cried. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I then turned into a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you can say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Well, what is that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
It looks like Natsuki's also imitating Yuri.
Well, that's right. You usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't
say it out loud. Hey, give that back. Fine.
Sorry about your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sorry, what are you doing? You've merged into Natsuki. I am not cute. Why do you have a vein? Your one vein, your one tooth. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, yeah, I guess sometimes. Why do you even care, loser? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You won't like them. They're not your type of themes. Not very confident writer yet, are you, loser? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Yuri's, dude, why are you you're showing off way too much. What are you? One who thinks a lot? I bet you only think about thoughts. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you write experience theory? What?
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
No, I don't want to. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum-bum.
I wanted to read everyone's poem.
Yeah. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
What? What's your idea? Natsuki and Yuri looks puzzling. Look, cool. Yep.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them to each other. That way, everyone is even.
What does that mean?
Yeah, looks...
I keep confusing the voices.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. It's all about the club. Isn't that right, Douglas?
Mako smiles warmly at me. I hate it. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that they're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's on my mind. I never said I wanted to join your stupid club. Ooh, I drop the mic and walk out of the room. I do backflip. Sorry, it may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. They all pull out knives. They're gonna kill me. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh no!
What?
Is it? Douglas, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. They didn't say anything to change my mind. I still don't want to join this club. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Just say no. That is, if writing poems is the price to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls,
I'll do it! I'm a simp!
Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Their eyes turn to flashlights and they blind the room, and I can't see for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Sorry, let go of me. I hate you. Hey! You really do scare me for a moment. Why? Yeah, if you really just came by for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Okay.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Maka looks over at me once more.
Douglas, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah, Maka's a weirdo. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat and chat and chit as Yuri and Suki clean up their food. Hey, Douglas. Oh, you're not Natsuki. My bad, sorry.
Hey Douglas, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always with their stupid club. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Sayori? I genuinely forgot her name for a second. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole day, my mind wanders back and forth and back between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and the demon Monica. Yeah, well, I'd really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make most of my circumstances. I'm sure I could just say no. Right? And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yo, this music rules. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Oh, who's my favorite club member? So Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri. Which one do I want to press? I hate Sayori, so it wouldn't be hair. Okay, Natsuki likes hair. What about judgment? What about bouncy? What about graveyard? What about lipstick? Nightgown? Electricity? Dark? Why did Sayori jump at dark? Oh. Marshmallow. Disorientated. Raindrops. Prayer. Okay. Music. Infinite. Lazy. Crimson. Papa. Bubbles. And alone. Why is Sayori jumping at the incredibly sad bits? Sticky. Is she okay?
Hi again, Douglas. Glad to see you didn't run from us.
Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Yup, that's right. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Douglas. I would have murdered you if you said otherwise. Or if you did otherwise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into literature club where you're not accustomed to it? It's not that big of a commitment. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sorry told me you didn't even want to join a club this year. Oh, and last year too? Who doesn't want to join clubs? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then we'll kill you.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club room.
Do these people hate each other? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Okay, swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Douglas always gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
Sorry, I'm not having fun. Please let me leave.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room.
How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy. It's gross. It's distracting and gross. And you almost set your house on fire. How do you do that?
Oops.
You two are good friends, aren't you? Nope. Don't get that opinion. I hate Sayori. Hate. I might be a little jealous of my hatred.
How come you and Douglas can become good friends too?
Sayori? Why is there a bunch of just one back and forth awkward moments? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Unbelievable.
Oh. Sorry, even brought you something today. You know.
Yuri. Why did I say Sayori? Wait, sorry. Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Hurry up. You're wasting my time. Never mind. Sorry it made it seem like a big deal, but it's not really. It's just a 2018 Honda Civic. Even if that's a real year of the model. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it, dweeb. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. I hate gifts. And Sayori. I hate gifts as much as I hate Sayori. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, taking a step back, me sitting alone in my room, giving 4 different voices to characters sounds absolutely crazy. I sound like, I wonder if someone just like walking in the house is like, oh yeah, he's gone insane. He's lost his mind. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, let's go! I hate it! I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you would enjoy. How to Kill a Mocking... Is it Mockingbird? Maybe? Mockingjay? Is that even a thing? Am I making stuff up in my head? It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read, because you're stupid and have a short attention span. iPad kid. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is...
How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
She's not, really. She just keeps looking away into the distance. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much and hating the book. Yuri, thank you. I'm definitely going to read this. I throw it in the trash can and set it on fire. I enthusiastically take the book and put it in the trash can and set it on fire. Woo! Well, you can read it at your own pace because you probably read super slow because you're an idiot. Aren't you? Aren't you, little idiot dumb boy? Well, I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. They're whispering about world domination plans. Yuri's play. All the voices are joined together. I don't know which one's my own. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. She... that's funny. I like to imagine could you imagine someone seriously really intent but just staring at the book, eyes laser focused, and she's really close to the book. That seems a little funny to me. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Okay. We didn't. Why did we need a fadeaway? I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a little glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. Okay, so she didn't get a book that she thought I would like. She got me a book of her own. Man, Yuri's a liar. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Like she's never read this book before. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I constantly space out. We're in space! I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. Just stop looking at me, you loser. I'm just rereading a bit of this, That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Yeah, Not particularly any reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, uh, dang it, you caught on. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them for you and me. Dang it. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Throw it in the trash can instead of a blaze. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might even have a hard time putting it down. It's a magical spell book. It encourages you to read all of its knowledge. It's a very engaging and relatable book. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does, her life goes really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And, this is a crazy book. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life falls apart. Yeah, that's kind of dark. Yuri, you're a real character, ain't you? You're a real... just a crazy guy. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Yuri giggles like a maniac all of a sudden. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Douglas. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so, because that's all I read. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. She seems to be a crazy lunatic on the inside. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Uh-huh. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophies that they believe in. Right. Then suddenly, BAM! Well, you thought you related to the protagonist? You don't! They're made up to be naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. I'm not really paying attention. This is one of those other conversations that I like to dismiss. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I had this problem. I had this problem of murder. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Hey, can you stop? You're talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen, and space out and listen and realize I don't know what you're talking about. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. Yuri, call the ambulance. Yuri, oh God. Call the ambulance. Oh, sorry, I was dying. What were you saying? I was too busy dying, Yuri. You didn't call the ambulance in time. Just a moment ago, you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I put it into my bag. Oh, that I had put in my bag. All right. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem really weird. You seem a little apprehensive and weird. That's, sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just that you're a little loser dweeb that stinks and I hate you. It's just something I'm not very used to. That's it, reading in company with someone. I see. You see. We all see. For icy. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, it's just I don't like it. And it's distracting and I hate it. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead! And we'll figure out why she's reading from my book, which she has a perfectly good copy right in front of her next time. Thank you so much for watching. I will see this game through because my friends keep saying, like, hey, just get through it. Hopefully something picks up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.